As our MBK color guards come in and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. Back once, and you can hear my voice. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give your attention to our principal. Can we do this? Can you give me a silent cheer for our principal, Ms. Rossi? I love it. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, staff members. Today we are here in celebration of the achievements of Black Americans who recognize their central role in our history. It is all about celebrating the lessons they've taught us about strength and perseverance. We have civil rights leaders such as Frederick Douglass, Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King, Dr. E.B. Du Bois, and many others. We also have people who have had a significant impact on science, politics, and literature. These are the likes of Maya Angelou, Langston Hughes, George Washington Carver, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Condoleezza Rice, and one of the best presidents ever, President Barack Obama. We also have a great impact on the arts with the likes of Aretha Franklin, Louis Armstrong, Michael Jackson. Tupac Shakur, and many others who have introduced us and improved jazz, hip-hop, R&B, and even rock and roll. Boys and girls, please engage yourselves with the views of those who are different from your own. Share your perspective, but also listen. Listen with kindness in your hearts, not anger. If we listen to each other, if we treat each other with respect, we can find ways to overcome even our modern-day problems today. Sit back, enjoy, and hand it over to the Master of Ceremony.
Thank you, Ms. Rossi. All right, we're going to jump right into our program today. And today is going to be a day of one celebration, of course, but I think every opportunity that we have to learn something new, we should maximize that moment. Everybody say exposure. Exposure. We want to be able to expose you to new things. That's something that we do here in school every day. We expose you to new ideas and new concepts and new ways of thinking. How many children, just by a raise of hands, you don't say anything, like music? You like music? Okay. Give me a silent cheer. Give me a silent cheer if I happen to say a name that you know. Just, wave your hands. Okay, here we go. Commodores. Okay, look at some of you little children don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. Here we go. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Yeah? Oh, okay. Here we go. The Silvers. Oh, okay, I see some more hands. Okay, what if I say Ariana Grande? I'm just checking. Travis Scott, Chris Brown, Maroon 5. Are we good? How am I doing? Kodak Black. Okay. LMA. I noticed that there was a shifting in hands. that just took place. The adults, your hand was up there earlier, and then it just kind of shifted. It just shifted, and the children got up. How many of you like music? You like music? You like music? I love it. Today, we want to clap once if you can hear my voice. Today, we want to expose you. We want to expose you to something new, something different. Today, we're entitling our day as Opera Comes to Bear. Yes, now, just what we have a little clip that we want to share with you. Hopefully, you will enjoy and learn from something you'll see.
There's an old man called the Mississippi. That's the old man that I'd like to be. What does he care if the world's got troubles? What does he care if the land ain't free? Old Man River, that old man River, he must know something, but don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling, he keeps on rolling along.
Genius draws no color line. And so it is fitting that Marian Anderson should raise her voice in tribute to the noble Lincoln whom mankind will ever honor. Miss Marian Anderson.
beauty rivedrò.
She's agreed to step in for a friend, Luciano, literally at a moment's notice. Ladies and gentlemen, Aretha Franklin.
Nessun dorma,
a song Pavarotti was famous for, now being performed live by the Queen of Soul. One of the most memorable performances of her 50-year career. And just a few years ago, she would perform that song again when Pope Francis came to the U.S. And as she finished the song, watch as a little boy so moved by Aretha Franklin walks onto the stage. And you see that boy say to her, "I love you," and then the hug.
Anthony Anderson considers himself lucky, even if not everything in his life has been.
Well, here's a picture of my father. I keep it on my mirror to remind me of him.
When Anthony was 3, his dad was killed in a drive-by shooting. Anthony learned to speak German and Italian, all parts of a most unusual dream. Something inside him drew Anthony to opera.
Yes, opera.
Your friends laugh.
Yeah, they did, but not anymore.
And last year, after being among the few in his family to attend college, he was forced out because he couldn't afford tuition. But after 4 years at Duke Ellington High School for the Arts and countless hours working with a tutor, being a college dropout was painful.
I just didn't have that money.
So the dream came to an end.
Or so I thought.
But St. Luke's choral director had another idea. She invited Anthony to perform.
I felt like I had something that I had to sing for.
It may well be Anthony's greatest performance ever. The audience so engaged, they raised $40,000, enough for the next year of college.
For a young African-American man in this society who has chosen not only higher education, but in an area that not too many young African-American males choose.
Opera.
Opera.
Soon, several universities heard about Anthony's story.
Juilliard, the Oberlin Conservatory, Duquesne University.
No final decision yet, but big dreams ahead.
I want to travel the world with my voice and share it with the people.
Striking the right chord, an encore for a bright future. Kerry Sanders, NBC News, Washington.
Boys and girls, we hope you were inspired by something that you just saw and know that there is another venue just for you. Can you imagine being able to sing opera the way that these people did, and it took them around the world? How many of you would love to travel the world? Well, you all, everybody in this room has a gift, and that gift can open a door for you. So who knows, one day in the near future, we may be sitting in a new auditorium and see you on our screen. Silent cheer if you would love to see that come to truth. Yes, yes. Okay, I am going to move because I believe we have our dancers here. They're ready for you. They're going to dance. They're going to dance. They're going to dance. And then we have a very special guest that's going to come and share a wonderful gift with you. Are you ready? All right, dancers, are you ready? Yes, the dancers are ready. Okay, where's Miss Archer? I'm looking for Miss Archer. While they're waiting, let's do our thank yous real quick. To all of our Black History Committee staff members, we want to say thank you. I don't want to start calling out names because I'm going to forget someone, but thank you for everything that you did to make this month a celebratory month for us, for all of us, as well as for our children, and everything that you did yesterday for the staff luncheon. Absolutely fabulous, and you are to be commended for a job well done. All right, I'm shifting to the side. Can we give a silent cheer for Miss Archer as she comes in? As she comes in, slowly but surely, hippity hoppity. She's coming. She's coming. And our drummers, yes.
Come on and give them a hand. In celebration of Black History Month, we want to try something just a little different. And I definitely need audience participation. Okay. What is that? What is that? How dare you invade us?
She had just dropped in from Kansas. Big eyes with smoking candles. So she didn't fly in on a bubble butt. Next thing she had 10 with a bubble butt. She was hollering at the with a rhinestone grandma and ruby pump. She had whipped that thing like a psycho. Hope you got slow motion on your iPhone. When you got kick for the guys who get take it to eyes. But on the way, she found the cake. She said, show me what you're working with. He said, hey, click, let me hear some way. Make it rain, let me roll things for me.
Oh, no, we're going to take this over. It's our month, celebrate! Come on, give them a hand, everybody!
Did you all feel that? Yes. Yes. Look, even Miss Undercroft will feel like dancing. Yeah. I saw you, Miss Undercroft. When we started, we used to drop it like it's hot. Now we kind of let it down like it's warm. I got you. I got you. I got you. Yes. Yes. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to shift. We're going to shift. Can we do real quick another silent cheer? She was trying to sneak in and flip on the side and act like she's a part of the children there. Silent cheer for Dr. Chase in the back over there. Silent cheer. I saw your shoulders moving. I saw your shoulders. We wanted to get on stage. Don't play. I'll call you up here. Do not play. Yes, yes. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest, and I'm going to move so that she can introduce herself, but I am so excited that she consented to be here with us today. Her name is Miss Annette Spann Lewis. She is a singer from the Metropolitan Opera. Some of us will just call it the Met, but she's from the Metropolitan Opera, and she is here with us today. Later for the silent cheer, make some Bailey noise, show some Bailey love for Miss Annette Spann Lewis.
Wow, all I can tell you is that this has been so exciting. This is not my typical morning. No. As a matter of fact, last night I did the show on Atlanta with the Metropolitan Opera. And by the time we get in, it's like get home, it's like 12:30. And so being here at 8:30 in the morning is phenomenal. But you all have so much energy. Oh my goodness, this is great. And so some of that energy has to rub off on me today. So we're going to begin. I need you to do some pitch magic. So I'm going to start with the level. Yeah. Yeah. And you're going to sing after me. So we're going to start with opera Carmen. So I'm going to sing that aria for you. When I get to that part, you have to join me, okay? All right, so I'm going to put my hand out and I need you to come in. In this aria, Carmen is singing about her freedom of love. She just is a very free gypsy, and so she will not be controlled by anyone or anything. And so she's singing about her love of life. So I want to thank Mr. C, who just looked at this 2 minutes ago, and he's doing a phenomenal job. Thank you, Mr. C. Musicians, can you hear me back there? Singers, musicians, and orchestra. Can somebody tell me some parts of an opera? Yes. No, like, is there an orchestra in an opera? An orchestra. Everybody say orchestra. Excellent. And when you have a singer in an opera, that singer may be singing an aria. Let's say aria. An aria is what I just sang. That's a song. So in an opera, a song is called an aria. Other parts to an opera is the orchestra, the chorus. Let me hear you say chorus. Now the part you just sang was the chorus. As a matter of fact, that is what I do. I'm in the full-time opera chorus of the Metropolitan Opera. And to get there, boys and girls, was a really, really difficult journey. I was happy to see a lot of the feature and the film and the footage. Because, you hear it? Someone has a question? Not yet, no questions. Because I am a graduate of the Oberlin Conservatory of Music, as well as the young man that went there. I was fortunate, I had full scholarship. I paid no money. So that just goes to show you can do this too. You have to work hard. Work very hard. Never give up on your dreams. And you heard the young man say his friends initially laughed at him. Well, my friends didn't do that. They were very supportive. And so as far as going to school and getting all the scholarships and everything, everybody was very, very supportive. So now I'm at the Metropolitan Opera. I want you to know, boys and girls, that is hard work. We have to be able to sing in so many languages. What you just sang this now was in French. L'amour means love. Say l'amour. And l'amour means love. That's French. I sing in French, German, Italian, Russian, Czech, and sometimes English. In addition to that, being in the Metropolitan Opera, of course, you have to be healthy. So you have to take good care of yourself. You have to be physically fit, go to the gym, you have to eat right, and there's just so much to do. I've now been with the Metropolitan Opera over 25 years. Thank you, thank you. And so to see Leontine Price and Grace Brumby, I've sung with them as well. Placido Domingo, Luciano Pavarotti, all the greats. So I'm just happy and thrilled that Ms. Mangum invited me to be here today for Black History. With you. At this point, I'd like to show you a little bit about my schedule. The unique thing, so you can have the first. This is the month of February alone. The month of February alone. We're doing Don Giovanni, Fille de Regiment. Last night I did Atalanta, that was the 14th. And tonight will be Fille de Regiment. As you can see, the opera, unlike a musical, the musical, when you're doing a musical, you do that same musical, not saying that's terrible, but you do the same musical for years. In the opera, this is just February. January is different, February, March, April, May, June, etc. Each night is different. However, the chorus, and that's what I do, is there every night. Your principal artists, the principal singers change. And that's why it's also different. Because these voices cannot sing night after night after night. Not with the chorus. Now, how many people are in the chorus? The chorus is comprised of, the chorus I'm in is 88. 88. Let me hear you say 88. 88. Great. And I'm one of 5 black choristers. One of 5. Oh, bless it. So we go to the next one. How's our time? 5 more minutes. I have 5 more minutes. So let's just flip along. Look at some of the costumes. This costume is that of Othello. Let's go to the next one. The costumes in the opera are very elaborate. This is Aida, one of my favorite operas. And that's me right there. Aida is an Egyptian opera. The Egyptians and the Ethiopians, you would love Aida. Next opera is Tales of Hoffmann. Tales of Hoffmann is another fun. You see how elaborate the costumes are. Next one. This is Magic Flute. Magic Flute is designed by Julie Taymor, and she is the designer and the director for The Lion King. So you see a lot of her style. Next one. This opera is Tosta. These are like villagers, and you can see each costume is different. Here are the other 3 black singers that are in the Metropolitan Opera Chorus, and we're just kind of horsing around, but this opera is Deflate a Mouse, and we decided to take a picture around the gambling table. And to end my presentation, you have to see my passions, and that is my dog Sparky. Let me hear you say Sparky. Sparky! Yes, Sparky would love to be here with you. The next one is gardening. I love to garden. I just want to leave with you, boys and girls, the fact that no matter what you want to do, you decide in your mind that you're going to do it, and you stick with it, and you never, ever, ever give up. As I said when I said my violin, your gift is a gift from God on high. And what you do with it, however you develop it, is your gift back to God and humanity. Thank you. I just want to have one more minute. To tell you about an opera we're doing next year. It's called Porgy and Bess. And I highly recommend us getting together a bus or some type of excursion from the school that you would see that. It's rarely done. The Met hardly does it because it's an all-black cast. And so I think it is from my hometown, Charleston, South Carolina. That's where I grew up. And so I highly recommend that. And before leaving, I'd like to share with you a very short, it's a, it is the Strawberry Woman song. And in the song, she's a vendor, thank you. She's a vendor and called, so in this, in Porgy and Bess, you have various vendors. And so I'm going to sing a little of that for you, and then I'll take some questions from you.
Testing. Ladies and gentlemen, really quick, would you please show some love to our guests? Woo! Yes. Now, you know, I almost wanted to stop, but as I was studying and preparing for this, I believe it was Leontine Price in one of her performances that the applause went on for almost 45 minutes. Amazing.
I was at that.
You were there?
I was there.
Yes.
Because it was her farewell performance. She just did the Opatrania that you showed, and her last performance, that was her retiring. She was leaving in the audience, just went to listen. It was just unbelievable. She just kept bowing, she just kept screaming. It was something to actually be there to see.
Excellent. We love it. We love it. Now, you did put something out. I'm so glad you said it, and especially since we have our administrators here. She said something about a trip going to an opera. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying. Hey, oh, yeah, we got a thumbs up. Haley goes to the opera. Yes. Yes. Real quick, we have space for just a few quick questions. If anyone has, come here, I see your hand will pop it up. Stand up, beautiful. Stand, come to me, come to me, come to me, come to me. So you have a quick, come to me quickly. 2, I'm gonna grab one more. Come over, come, next to Miss Boop, come. Thank you, thank you.
That's a very good question. As a matter of fact, the answer to that is...
Can someone as young as us become an opera singer?
And I said that's a very good question. And the answer to that is a rousing yes. And the reason for that is because we have a whole group called the Young Children's Chorus. And they're in things like Love O.M. They are also in Magic Flute. So there's a lot of kids, and so there are a lot of operas that involve children. And they come in for rehearsal just like the adults and have to perform. So great, yes. Great question.
For each and every single show, do you have different designers for each and every single one of them?
Good question. And the answer to that is yes. It's a very expensive operation. But each opera, and we do about 27 different operas a season. And for each one of those, there's a different designer, there's a different director, there are different principal artists. As I said, the only thing that really remains constant and the same would be the chorus and the orchestra. So we're like the stabilization of the orchestra, of the opera. But yes, so it's very, it's a big deal. Thank you.
Popular?
Oh, that's a good, I am today. Thank you.
How long are operas usually? How long are operas?
That's a good one. Operas are generally like 3.5 hours. That sounds long, but that's not long. That's not long, boys and girls. Because if you come to like the Wagner opera, Wagner, he is a long-winded man. His operas can be 6 hours long. Parsifal, Flute de Deveron, but for the most part, 3 hours. Thank you. That's good. Thank you. Good job. Good question.
Here's the last question. Ms. Spann Lewis, who has inspired you to do what you do?
I tell you, I was inspired really by Leontine Price. Leontine Price was my mentor, and so I had all of her recordings, etc. And I started when I was young, just like you, in grade school, and then on to junior high and high school. And my teacher, we had what we call a citywide choral group. And in the citywide choral group, I was selected to do a solo. And so in doing the solo, in the rehearsal, I was like very, very confident, great. And so the director had all these special dignitaries come in to see the performance. And said, you've got to listen to Annette. She is very promising. That night that I sang Boys and Girls, it wasn't even spiritual. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. And I want you to know I have something called stage fright. And so, I stood up there and I sang something, but I don't even remember what it was. But thereafter, the director decided the only thing he could do to help me become more confident. Like the stage, I feel real at home. I feel real at home here. It is for me to start performing. And that's what you need to do. Be in the dance group, be in the chorus, etc. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's give one over there. Let's give a silent cheer, guys, to Ms. Mango.
On behalf of the RJ Davis School, we would like to say thank you for coming and blessing us with your gift. And we have a special something for you on behalf of the MBK members. Thank you. Let's give her another round of applause.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy that performance? Yes. We hope we introduced you to something new. We were thoroughly blessed. I want to just drop something on you all. We use the word gift, and there is an ancient proverb that tells you that your gift, who's listening? I'm just checking. Your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men. Everybody in this room is gifted. And we want you to know if you use your time and your talent wisely, that it will open up doors for you and bring you before kings and queens and people of all types of greatness like you all are here today. We open up the door. Thank you, Ms. Mango, and those who brought Ms. Spann, who is here to be with us. You right now are great men. And the door was open for her to be here. The door's going to open up for you if you use your gift wisely. We're going to transition. We're going to close out. Real quick, because I see the neck. Do you want to say something really quick? Okay, you're good? I'm enjoying being with the students. You're enjoying it. Okay. We got you. Okay. We're going to close out with our dancers, and then we will be finished. We are going to leave in an orderly fashion so we can continue with our day. I know it's Friday. Next week. No school. So we want, as we prepare to close out, we want to wish everyone a very active and safe week off. For those of you that are traveling, travel safely, get back to us safely. Now we're going to bring Ms. Archer back, and our dancers, and our visiting drummers. We're excited. Thank you.
Give them a hand, everybody. They didn't do anything yet. I stopped them because we might have somebody in the audience that might want to dance today. And I want to make sure I got you. Teachers, today we're going to take one student. One from each class, not two. You must be on your best. You have got to be on your best. One student. One student from each class. One. If not, boo. Yes? Just watch the wires behind you. Right, there you go. Are you excited? To the group up there, when you guys open up for the circle, don't go out yet until you get to okay. They're going to dance first. Is that okay? Okay, then you'll finish it up, okay? So remember what I said. We give them an opportunity to share an African dancing drum. Don't forget, when you go up there, represent your class real good. Family, we ready? Family, are we ready? Family, are we ready?
express your way in here every week. We appreciate you and everything you do for Greenburgh Central 7. Let's not welcome Ms. Arthur, Ms. Ashley. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings our performance to an end. That brings our performance to an end. Can I get a silent cheer if you enjoyed yourself?
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed.
Thank you.
No more back thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty. Wake up all the teachers.